Back here with another interesting episode of Lazarus episode 8. Once again, we start with the opening. Christine wakes up tied up. Now we kind of go back to base. Doug calls out Miss Hirsch. Her involvement with Skinner was making Hopna itself. And like we've always been hearing, he just disappeared right afterwards. Along with that, we get some more information. Lazarus is actually a special task force. Leyland must be the only one that misses Christine because he's the first one to notice and also the only one. Going back to Christine, we find out that her friend that remembered Alexandra is called Indica. So the reason for Christine being held hostage is that Indica wants to kill her. Coming back to our Lazarus team, they find out on the GPS she's in the Arctic. As Miss Hirsch is talking, we find out the people that took her hostage are actually Russian special agents. More backstory is added. Christine herself is one of the Russian Special Forces agents. Shocker. More Christine lore. She changed her identity to join Lazarus. Our team travels to Norway. Our team tries to find a flight. Unable to. Miss Hurst comes in clutch, and she's able to get government helicopter to come and pick them up. Unfortunately, on Christine's end, she is getting tortured. Our team is dropped off nearby this oil rig where Christine is held hostage. Our Lazarus team, they set up, they start scouting, and of course Axel's one of the people to kind of go in. Funny enough, our scouts end up getting caught by another boat that comes in contact. Elena hacks the boat that was coming nearby them and runs it into the oil rig. Not gonna lie, Elena, you're a nutcase, but that is a W move. So the boat that crashes into the oil rig creates a huge distraction. Christine is able to fight back against her abuser. Which bro went from torturing her to getting tortured. She was in a chair, somehow unties herself and walks away. Like I was saying, Elaine is just a nutcase. She's hacking cranes and whatever, just making everything sling. Doesn't care about anything going on that ship. Of course we have Axel, he's just straight up going hand to hand and fighting back. Doug finally got some action out there with the sniper. Things kind of turned for Axel, the same guy that was torturing Christine and got beat up, ends up holding Axel at gunpoint. This is where Leyland crashes a bird drone into the dude, and Axel, of course, just beats him up and gets away. Axel gets in the inside of this oil rig, he finds Christine and sees her. He kind of grabs her and she falls into his hands. She's just hurt at this moment. Christine ends up telling Axel, "I'm not worthy." Axel's kind of trying to talk sense into her, tells her to stay back, and he kind of goes ahead. As Christine is just sitting down, waiting, her old friend Indica holds her to gunpoint. They have this heartfelt conversation about how both Christine and Indica were supposed to go off together and leave. So now there is confliction in the room. But once again, Christine's insane, stupid abuser comes in. He calls Indica a traitor and shoots her. At this point, they're on a time limit, the place is going to blow up. Christine just sits there, stares at her dead friend as she speaks her final words. Unfortunately, her friend falls into the water because the building blows up. Axel has to jump in with Christine, who is hopeless and broken. Emerge underwater, our team is calling for Christine and Axel when, out of nowhere, flying into the air, we see Axel and Christine together. To cap things off, our team is in a motorized boat, and Christine is staring back at the wreckage, thinking about her friend. 12 days are left. Okay, so honestly, I was not a big fan of the Christine story, just because one of all, Russian agent, very generic for action. Number two, this is basically similar to what Elena had to go through, except she didn't directly give herself back, rather it came to her. Only difference. So, not too diverse on the storylines here, still has the qualities of what you would want for a good action series. The characters, no one really stands out for me. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they want Axel to stand out the most as being that guy all up into the action. It doesn't do it for me. He just really doesn't have enough lore for me to care. With that though, I'm going to have to say the most I can give it is an 8.0, sort of mid. Tell me what your guys' thoughts are on episode 8. Maybe I was just a little harsh or not having the best day. Hope you guys stay safe, and until next time, peace out.